Have you ever looked up at the stars on a clear night and wondered how everything began? Where did the sun come from? Who made the oceans? Why do birds fly through the sky?
Why do flowers bloom in so many colors? For thousands of years, people have asked these questions. The Bible begins with a powerful story that answers them in a simple way. It tells us that before there was anything, there was God. This is the story of creation, the story of how God made the world. Let's go back to the very beginning. In the beginning, there was nothing like the world we know today. There were no trees swaying in the wind, no birds singing in the morning, no oceans stretching across the earth. There was no sun to light the day and no moon to brighten the night. Everything was dark and empty. Yet in that vast emptiness, God was there. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. God existed before all things. He did not need anyone to create him because he had always existed. Then God decided to create a world full of life, beauty, and purpose. And with his power, creation began. The earth was without form. Darkness covered everything. But the Spirit of God moved over the waters. Then God spoke his very first command. Let there be light. Instantly, light appeared. The darkness that covered everything was pushed back, and the world was filled with brightness. God saw that the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness. The light he called day, and the darkness he called night. The first day came to an end, for the very first time on the waters. At that time, water covered everything. God created a great space between the waters. This space became the sky. The sky stretched high above the earth, creating room for clouds to drift and birds to someday fly. The heavens were beginning to take shape. As evening came and morning followed, the second day was complete. Then God gathered the waters together. As the waters moved aside, dry land appeared. God called the dry land earth, and the gathered waters he called seas. For the first time, mountains rose, valleys formed, and shorelines appeared. But God was not finished. He commanded the earth to bring forth vegetation. Suddenly, green grass covered the land. Flowers bloomed in every color imaginable. Trees sprang up with branches full of fruit. Seeds and fruits appeared, ensuring that life could continue and grow. The Bible says, "And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit." God looked at the earth filled with beauty and abundance, and saw that it was good. Then God created lights to govern the day and the night. The world now had light, but God wanted to create heavenly bodies that would guide time and seasons. So God created the sun. The sun shone brightly, warming the earth. Then God created the moon to shine during the night. He also scattered countless stars across the heavens. The night sky became a breathtaking display of beauty. As Genesis 1:16 tells us, God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the night. He made the stars also, the sun, moon, and stars. And stars would help mark seasons, days, and years. Once again, God looked at his work and saw that it was good. Then God filled the empty seas and skies with living creatures. The oceans suddenly came alive. Fish of every shape and size swam through the waters. Massive whales glided through the deep seas. Schools of colorful fish darted through the currents. Above the earth, birds spread their wings and soared through the sky. From tiny sparrows to majestic eagles, every bird was created according to God's design. Then came a moment unlike any other. God created the animals that would live on the land. Powerful lions roamed the fields. Elephants walked across the plains. Horses ran freely. Small creatures crawled along the ground. Animals of every kind filled the earth. But then God did something extraordinary. He created human beings. Unlike the animals, humans were made in God's image. Let us make man in our own image and likeness. The first breath, the first heartbeat, the first human opening his eyes in a brand new world
created by God. God gave Adam a special role. He would care for creation and live in relationship with God. Yet God saw that Adam should not be alone.
So God created a woman named Eve. Together, Adam and Eve became the first human family. God blessed them and gave them responsibility over the earth. Of everything God had made, humanity held a unique place. When God looked at all creation, the land, the seas, the stars, the animals, and the people, he saw that it was very good. As Genesis 1:31 says, "And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good." After 6 days of creating, God's work was complete. The world was now full of life, beauty, and order. Everything had a purpose. Every plant, every animal,
Every mountain, every river, and every human being was part of God's design.
On the seventh day, God rested. This does not mean he was tired. Rather, he stopped creating and enjoyed what he had made. God blessed
The seventh day and made it holy. It became a reminder that rest is important and that there is value in pausing to appreciate God's blessings.
Imagine what Adam and Eve saw when they first opened their eyes. They lived in a world untouched by pain, fear, or suffering. The rivers sparkled, the trees were full of fruit, animals lived peacefully. Everything reflected God's wisdom and creativity.
Creation was not random. It was intentional. Every detail had meaning. The vast oceans, the colorful sunsets, and the countless stars all pointed to the greatness of their Creator. The Bible says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork." Psalm 19:1. Even today, people continue to marvel at the wonders of the world. Every sunrise reminds us of light. Every star-filled night reminds us of the heavens. Every living creature reminds us of the incredible diversity of life. The story of creation invites us to see the world with wonder and gratitude.
The story of creation teaches several important lessons. First, it reminds us that life has purpose. According to the Bible, we are not accidents.
We were created intentionally and lovingly by God. Second, it teaches us that the world is valuable. Creation was called good again and again. This reminds us to care for the earth and appreciate the beauty around us. Third, it shows us the importance of balance. God worked and then rested. This pattern teaches us that both work and rest are important parts of life. Finally, creation reveals God's power and creativity. Everything we see, from the smallest flower to the largest galaxy, reflects the greatness of the Creator. And that is the story of creation, a story that begins in darkness and ends with a world overflowing with life. A story of light replacing darkness.
Order replacing emptiness, and purpose being woven into every part of creation. Whether you are seeing this story for the first time or hearing it again after many years,
Its message remains timeless. The next time you watch a sunrise, hear birds singing, feel the breeze on your face, or gaze at the stars above, remember the opening words of the Bible. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, and from that beginning came a world filled with beauty, wonder, and life. Thank you for listening, and may this story inspire you to appreciate the incredible gift of creation all around you.